What's up everyone, Lion Roar here, and we've got a brand new legendary hero in Gemstone Legends. It is DZIEWANNA. Yes, I know that's a lot of letters there, but that is how that is pronounced. This is DZIEWANNA, so of course, I'm going to do a full breakdown. Alright, so DZIEWANNA is a legendary attacker ranger of the Slavs clan. She is purple, and taking a look at the base stats here, actually all the base stats look pretty good as far as HP, attack, and defense. HP and attack really stand out, which is kind of interesting because we don't often see both a defensive stat and an offensive stat relatively high like that. Speed looks really good too. It's on the higher average end. It is not high, but it's above normal for a legendary hero, which is good. Mana gain's looking great at 23. You can stack mana equipment on her if you'd like to get that up to 25, so only 4 tiles will launch the special. So let's go ahead and take a look at these abilities here. So she is a crit damage leader, increases the crit damage of all allies in guild-related battles by 35%. Probably not going to use that one too often. I always like the speed leader ability. I think I say that pretty much every video. But anyways, let's take a look at the active special, which is Dawn Arrow. Deals damage to a single enemy, 280% of attack. Interestingly enough, in this game, attack damage is not my favorite damage, and that's because it only does attack damage, while when we get things like HP damage or defense damage or speed damage or something like that, it's kind of like a 2-for-1 type of deal. So when you get just strictly attack damage, it's actually usually not quite as good. However, she does inflict poison to a single enemy for 2 turns thrice. Good use of words there. So poison, what that's going to do is take 5% of their life per turn. Since it's there 3 times, that's going to cause it to be 15%, which is kind of cool. That's a good amount of damage per turn. Kind of a slow burn type of sniper, interestingly enough. Let's take a look at the passive. For every negative status affecting the enemy, she gains 7% more damage on her special ability. That's really awesome. So of course that's incentivizing you to just load up the opposing team with negative statuses. You're really going to want to look to pair her with one of those. When she attacks with gemstones, an enemy affected by at least 5 statuses, she gains recovery status for 2 turns thrice. So there we get the equal but opposite reaction to the active special, and this one's going to gain her life by 5% per turn times 3, which is 15. That's really good. When attacking with her special ability, she heals herself 10% of her max HP for every negative status effect affecting the target. You can see we really want the opponent to have negative statuses. So make sure you have 1, maybe even 2 heroes on your team that are just going to be layering those on the opponents. There's going to be a lot of good synergy there if you can do that. Speed increased by 20 and crit rate increased by 15%. That is if you level this the whole way up. And the mana gain increased by 1 as well whenever you level it up. So I think she's a really interesting hero. I think she is a technical one in that you're really going to have to build well with her. This is not a hero who just slots into every team. You need to be very strategic about who else you're putting with her. In particular, of course, as you can tell, having a hero that provides a lot of negative statuses on the opponent is going to be really good for her to be with them. But I do overall like the design of a hero that is dealing damage while healing. Sometimes that very simple effect can be very powerful in this game. So I do like that. I think I have a couple of scrolls we can try and throw her way and see what happens here. So let's see. You can't win unless you try. So nope, not that time. Not that time. One more. Drum roll, please. And we got another rare. So not this time for me, but good luck to you. I wish you the best as you are summoning her. She's a really interesting hero. And if you enjoy videos like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. And I will catch you in the next one.